We don't often know why God does what he does. Sometimes horrible people prosper. Sometimes good people suffer terribly. We live in a fallen world where things don't always make sense. But sometimes we know exactly why God does what he does. At least we know why God does what he does according to a specific religious tradition. Take the recent death of the Islamic caliph Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Al-Baghdadi was the leader of ISIS, a group dedicated to imposing pure, unadulterated Islamic law on the entire world, just as Allah and Muhammad commanded. According to Islam, unbelievers don't want to submit to Sharia, so they fight against the true followers of Allah. But Allah has a secret weapon that he uses in battle: the angels. We read in Surah 8, verse 9 of the Quran, "Remember when you sought help of your Lord, and he answered you, saying, I will help you with 1,000 of the angels, each behind the other, following one another in succession." The Muslims were outnumbered at the Battle of Badr. How did Allah help his followers win? He sent angels. Angels are Allah's secret weapon against the armies of the infidels. So, when U.S. military commanders send Delta Force commandos to kill or capture Caliph Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, how is Allah going to respond? He's going to respond by sending in his angels to protect his caliph and crush Delta Force. Unfortunately for Allah, Delta Force reconnaissance doesn't simply include a survey of the local terrain, it also includes a survey of relevant history. Imagine how overjoyed Delta Force strategists were when they examined Islam's most trusted sources and found Allah's greatest weakness. Sahih Muslim 55:11. It was narrated that Aisha said, Jibreel, that's the Islamic edition of the angel Gabriel, promised to come to the messenger of Allah at a certain hour, and that time came, but he did not arrive. He, the messenger, had a stick in his hand, which he threw down, and said, Allah does not break his promise, and neither do his messengers. Then he turned and saw a puppy beneath a bed. He said, O Aisha, when did this dog get in here? She said, By Allah, I do not know. He ordered that it be taken out, and Jibreel came. The messenger of Allah said, You made an appointment with me, and I waited for you, but you did not come. He said, I was prevented by the dog that was in your house. We do not enter a house in which there is a dog or an image. So the angel Gabriel promised to meet with Muhammad, and Allah's messengers do not break promises. What was Gabriel's excuse for breaking his promise? There was a puppy in the house, and this puppy prevented the angel Gabriel from keeping his promise. A dog, even a puppy, is an Islamic angel's kryptonite. After realizing that Allah's angels are completely helpless against dogs, Delta Force sent in, you guessed it, a dog to clear Caliph al-Baghdadi's tunnel of all angels. CBS News reports. President Donald Trump has revealed the name of the heroic U.S. military dog that chased ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi before he killed himself in a tunnel during last weekend's raid. In a tweet early Thursday morning, the president said the dog's name, get an editor CBS, is Conan, and that he will visit the White House next week. Mr. Trump previously tweeted a declassified photo of the dog and praised him as beautiful and talented during a speech Sunday announcing al-Baghdadi's demise. The dog, a Belgian Malinois, was sent into a tunnel to subdue al-Baghdadi during the raid on a compound in Syria. Al-Baghdadi detonated a suicide vest, killing himself and 3 children. A senior White House official told CBS News Monday that the administration was working on arrangements for the dog to visit the White House, but it might be difficult because the dog was back at work in the field. General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, said the name of the dog remained classified earlier in the week. Belgian Malinois are known for their work ethic and intelligence and are widely used by the military and law enforcement. A Malinois named Cairo famously accompanied U.S. commandos on the 2011 raid that killed Osama bin Laden. So, Caliph Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, like Osama bin Laden, trusted Allah to protect him from the U.S. military so that he could continue establishing an Islamic caliphate through terror and rape, just like Prophet Muhammad. But Caliph al-Baghdadi has a PhD in Islamic studies, so he knew not only about Allah's secret weapon, the angels, but also about Allah's secret weakness, dogs. When he saw a dog charge into his tunnel, he knew that he was completely defenseless. So he blew himself up, along with 3 children, probably to keep those children from telling U.S. soldiers what he was doing to them. Caliph Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, PhD, defeated by a dog. Osama bin Laden, Sheikh al-Mujahid, defeated by a dog. Sun Tzu famously said, if you know your enemy and you know yourself, you needn't fear the result of 100 battles. I'm not sure how well we know ourselves right now, but we definitely know our enemy. Checkmate, Allah.